What's going on, Mama? I wanted to share something with you. You see, we painted the top last week. Yeah, last week. So I've got we've got it sanded down. The hood needs to be blocked. Still got a couple of spots to fix. But I come in, and after I worked on the fire lane and my son went to work, I decided that I would pull it out, sand back over it some with 400, fix a couple of small spots, and try to get rid of some of the orange peel. Let me show you. See how it's orange peely right in there, which, you know, probably not a big deal. I'm going to seal it, but any texture that your sealer goes over is just going to create a possible surface that won't be as slick as you want. Had quite a bit, we went over it with a DA, but the DA just don't get it like a block does. So the purpose of this video is just to kind of give you a little tip. Microfiber cloth. Now, I like using the microfiber for three good purposes. Number one, when you're blocking over something like this, it makes a lot of dust. You can see the stuff that has landed on my arm and all. You can blow it off and it will get it off. But if you don't want to just constantly blow it, all you gotta do is just wipe it off with a microfiber. It will collect dust like nobody's business. All right, purpose number two, as you're wiping that off, you get to feel your panel. It will give you an ultimate feel. Like, for instance, let's see if I can find that spot I found a while ago. Now, that little bitty spot, I would have noticed it before paint, naturally. That's my job, is to inspect everything. But for those of you that don't know, that microfiber, when you're rubbing it, it just magnifies the feeling of it because of such a slick slide. Purpose number three, when you get to the booth, I have microfibers that are for grease and wax remover and waterborne cleaner and or sprayway. All three. I use all three. I like the sprayway for the ultimate first clean. And then I use the waterborne cleaner or the grease and wax remover, the solvent-borne cleaner. It's according on what I'm working on. Am I working on a piece of plastic, or am I working on a piece of fiberglass, or am I working on metal? Because, if you've got a fiberglass hood like this GTO over here, it creates a lot of static. And so what I would do to it when I get ready to prep it is we'll wipe it down with the grease and wax remover, and then we'll go over it with the waterborne, and that will help break that static cling or static cling. Anyway, that's your three good purposes for a microfiber. And to throw in a fourth purpose, you can use it to wipe the dust off your hand before you go in to the house, or which we usually wash up before we go to the house. But like just to reach in your pocket to grab your phone, if somebody texts you or something like that, you just wipe the dust off with your hands because it's clinging it. So stay tuned. Like I said in a video earlier this week, we're trying to build this channel. I noticed a while ago that we've got 1,203 subscribers. We've got a lot of content coming up, a lot of A lot of clients wanting to get in and get something done. And I praise God for that. But next on the list, Lord willing, is to come in. We got to get the hood off, get it blocked out. There's a couple of spots on the inside of the fender that needs fixing. But Lord willing, we're going to get it taped up and get this this baby in blue to match the rest of the top. So one more thing, we'll see what the top looks like today. I hadn't even looked. I'm sure that it's dirty because it's been setting out, but it actually looks pretty good. You can see that the clear coat and all has had quite a bit of shrinkage, and which, you know, nothing that a little cut and buff won't fix. You know what I mean? See if I can get you down. I can't quite get an angle that'll show. Maybe it's hard to see. Yeah, right in there you can see if you look down into the panel, you can see the orange peel. Nothing that some 2000 grit, 1500, 1000, whatever I decide to start with won't clear up and make it shiny and pretty. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend.